So welcome back. You are going to get treated to a harvester special today. We've got the GoPro sat on Cal's head. He's going to be talking you through what product he's cutting and how that harvester works. I know a few of you like to see the internals of that, so hopefully we've got some point of view operating stuff in there for you. But yeah, just a forestry special today, and hope you enjoy it.
Welcome back, guys, to another forestry special. Today we have a forwarder assessment. Me and Christian will be doing this assessment. We're just waiting for the assessor to come through. But we're on site in Goldhurst. Lovely pine woodland here, as you can see. Christian's just getting a bit more practice in the forwarder at the moment. We're currently waiting for the assessor to turn up, so we've got a bit of time. We've just done our revision. Wish us luck. Hopefully we'll get through today without any problems. Callum is... Where's Callum? Not sure if you can see him. Where is he? Over there in the far distance, making more mess for us to pick up. More timber on the deck. Absolutely eating through this pine at the moment. It's brilliant. But yeah, I'll take loads of footage today, and hopefully we'll both pass, and you'll see our results later on. So while the boys are hard at work, I'm just going to go through my paper a bit more, my assessment paper. Kind of want to get everything right. It's a bit of passion, isn't it? So, and then while Christian's practicing on the forwarder, hopefully the assessor will turn up soon. Not sure how long this takes. I think it says like 2 hours on here. 1.5 to 3 hours per candidate, so we shouldn't be on this too long. I think Adam's come up to site today, and then he can oversee what we've done so far. I mean, it's pretty impressive. We've not been here that long really, but there's a lot of trees on the floor, as you would expect with the harvester, and timbers get distracted quite quickly. So I think we've already had 2 lorries out already this week. It's Tuesday, so yeah, all good. Here he comes, bit of fuel. There we go, nice and easy. So he's not all that speedy at the moment, but speed doesn't come overnight. Doing a good job so far. So what we'll do now, just close all my stuff up, make sure it's all nice, safe and secure, and then we're going to see Callum. So we're a nice safe distance away from the machine. Roughly about 90 metres we've got to be away from the machine. It's natural habitat at the moment. Absolutely shredding through his pine. And then basically the top will go for chip or grass mat. Callum's only been driving the machine for about 6 months or a year. Probably, actually, I'm wrong, maybe nearly a year, but used to drive the forwarder a lot of times before that, so the controls for the head, near enough the same. Just got a few extra buttons to press. Absolutely razor trainers. Absolutely shredding that, look at that, eh? So as it comes through the roll-offs, it measures its diameter, length, and we have a spec to work to today, or for this job, shall I say. Basically anything smaller than that goes 2.8, thicker than I'd say 20 centimetres, 3.2. 2 or 3.1. Callum knows more about that. Safety, please be worn at all times. Carry a helmet in your cab. Well, my helmet's in. So it's a pass, guys. Me and Christian passed off all the tests today. He's now out there just continuing what he's doing, loading some timber out in the distance. Wasn't too bad, to be fair. Both worried like mad, but right now just got a small repair to do on the head of this. So I've got to strip the ram off to one of the knives and then send the ram off overnight to get it rebuilt. There's just a slight leak in one of the seals, so that's what we're doing now. So I'll take the cover off and basically down under here, can't really see it, but all this bright yellow stuff here, get off. And this bright stuff, yeah, that's like paintwork. Hydro that's leaking off this ram, dripping down. You can see a bit there, can't you? So yeah, we're going to strip that ram out quickly. Won't take too long. 30mm on that, I think it is. 30mm on that. That's like a U collar. Slide that up. Then we'll pull that pin out that way. Same again on the other side. Under these 2 hydraulic hoses here. And then yeah, done. So the ram's all undone. We're taking the pins out the ram ends. This is it. And basically what that does is, this will hold it. Sorry, it's not the best, but that's what got slot into there, the grooves it, and then that's what locks the pin in. So what I've got to do now is just lift this up. So then basically let everything free because that log's got to fall. So we're out of the way of that. That's it. Let Callum turn it off. So now we're safe to just move around it. And so under here, as you can see, I moved the pin out. Basically get that free quickly, and then that ram will come out towards me. That's it. One, the ram is out. So I suspect it leaking around here somewhere. The world's gone. We'll find out. We'll get it pressure tested. We'll find out what the leak is. So that's it. Ram's back in now. As you can see, the harvester is now working again. The repair is quite simple. I just didn't have my phone on me to record it at the time. Ram back in, check the hydraulic fluids, pressure up the head, and
drop in the big boys.
All seems to be perfectly fine now. So let's cut some timber.
Boy.
That's cow back off. We've just done a quick fuel up, just a little 400 litres we brought down this morning. I have left the GoPro on his head, so let's see what he produces. He's had free range to chat away to you, so yeah, hopefully it'll give you a little insight into what he's doing and what he's cutting and how the machine works. Get a few angles of inside there so you guys can understand what he's up to.
So, in our 1270 harvester, we have quite a few buttons. So, that's obviously the computer. On that side, on this side here, this tells us the length of what we're cutting, and that will tell us the diameter of what the tree is. And then in the middle, let me try and, there you go, get you out of the sunlight so you can see it a bit more. In the middle, we have the different select buttons for hardwood, larch, spruce, pine, all of that stuff. So at the minute we're in a bit of pine, in all of this pine. So I'm going to keep it on the pine. So that's that. And then we've got all the gauges down there, the revs, the engine temperature, the hydraulic temperature, the battery voltage, the fuel just been filled up. Adam's just come down, so we're all full on that. How far we've driven, how fast we're going, and the crane speed. So there's that. On the left hand side, this button, this basically turns you left, it turns you right, facing the crane again, should I say. And this here, this is the, if I turn you so that we face backwards, this, if I put it in reverse quickly, so this actually turns the machine. Believe it or not, that turns the machine. So that normally sits on my fingers like that, or like that, with my hands on here like that, and that turns the machine. Let's go back facing again. That's the crane button. A few other things on here. That's like revs, windscreen wipers. Let's flick this way so you can see the head. This open and closes the knives, and you have to do this with this button here. That open and closes the knives. And like I say, these buttons here are for there's different species. Also, we also have on here, it does it automatically. I've got it automatically set up, but also this, the whole of the boom in here moves, so it comes backwards, or you can have it all the way down. It's basically a leveler, but I've got that set up so that it does it automatically. These buttons here, I don't really press these buttons. I normally press these ones here, but they're exactly the same each side. So you've got a saw button, and then a saw button, and then you've got the rollers, forwards and backwards. Shut them knives up. And then on this joystick here, if you were to tilt it left and right, it makes the cab turn left and right, and also the boom with the hubs ahead. So that turns left and right. This does the boom, so this pushes the boom out, that little stick there. So that brings it in, down towards your feet, brings it in, up towards the sky, pressing it in, booms it out. So that's that. If we press that back in, so that does that. On this side, we have loads of little dials. So we've got like the horn, the four ways, each individual wipers. You've got your full lights. Pretty cool feature of this one. If you have a pipe go or something like that, you turn the machine off, and then turn it back on one click. You press this button, and it sucks all of the oil back into the tank, so you don't necessarily lose all the oil that's also sitting in the pipe too when you take it off. So that's a pretty cool feature. You've got your back camera. There's a camera button. We don't actually have one fitted to this machine yet. The back fan button. These two buttons up here basically make the cab either spin or don't spin, so you can either have it set up manually and you do it. To do it manually, I don't know whether I'll be able to do this, but what you do is you hold F1 and then press these buttons, and you can do it manually. So you hold F1, which is on that button there, and you press these buttons, which then turns the cab. We normally just have it set up on its own. You've got the emergency stop button in case anything does drastically go wrong. 1, 2, 3 power settings. That's just plus and minus. Basically, I've got this set up so it makes the crane faster or slower, depends who's driving it. And yeah, again, A, B, C, D, E. You can have all of these set up. So let's say you have hardwood, or my A button is set to 3 meters. I don't know if you can see that, but if I was to press G, it goes then to 4 meters. So now that head will cut at 4 meter lengths. So yeah, that's pretty cool. But I haven't got it set up for Pine yet because I'm not really too sure on how to do it. Have to get our British court out and get them to come sort it out. Anyway, moving on. This button here is your backwards and forwards. So that's backwards, that's neutral, that's forwards. And then obviously when you put it into forward, you've got your accelerator down here. It's like this machine's hydrostatic. So as soon as you put your foot on the accelerator, you'll go. As soon as you take it off, you'll stop. You don't really have to use the brake. So that's that. You've got your diff lock, your fast mode. And these obviously are the buttons we do use, but we went through this side. We're going to do it again. Saw forwards, backwards on the rollers, and then this joystick. If you press the open, I've got it set up so that if you hold it, it tilts the head all the way up. So I'll show you again. If you were to press the open button and hold it, it tilts the head all the way up. Press the saw button so it closes. So yeah, we got that. Tap that open, so that opens, and then the bottom one obviously then closes everything, the knives and the rollers. That's all that. Aircon and whatever. There's all your lights. Just turn the computer on. These are your steps and your parking brake when you're finished, end of the day or whatever. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm just gonna crack on doing all of this now. Literally Perfect. Then got the saw to early there. That's quite bendy now, but it's obviously in the diameter of the 3.1, but that's quite bendy and the sawmill will take bendy stuff, so what we're going to have to do is push it through the head so that we can get it to the stack that we're cutting the 2.1s at. Push it back through the head. And the measuring wheel's given up, measuring it properly, so kind of line it up, that's perfect. So now that one's it's still quite bendy. Don't know if you can see. It's got quite bend on it, like kind of like S's. That sawmill don't like that. So this will have to be another 2.8, 8.1. Miles. 2.8. Jubbly. And there's a big tree we can do the properly do the step cut side to side on. That'll be good. So dead wood there. Get that up. Now the chip. Back on the pole. Nice.
Yo guys, that is all for this week's video. Hope you enjoyed it. Bit of a lesson for you in the harvester there from Cal. For all you purists out there, hope you enjoyed it. Now, it might have been, you know, a little bit boring for some of you, but I know a lot of you would like that. But yeah, no, if there's anything you want to see next week, as always, leave a comment below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and yeah, we'll see you on the next one. Cheers guys.